All right, guys. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Allie Langness. I graduated last year from Stillwater Area High School. I am now a freshman at the University of Wisconsin River Falls, pursuing my degree in business management and economics. Um, I had Miss Dial for 10th grade, enriched English, and I had her, let's see, sophomore year. That was sophomore year. Junior year, I had her for newspaper, and then senior year, I had her for newspaper as well. My junior year, I started out with a staff as a social media managing editor. About halfway through the year, I switched to be an online editor. Senior year, I was an online editor in chief. And now I'm going to talk to you guys just a little bit about kind of how to finagle the homepage so things look good. So as you can see, this is our homepage right now. Things that you guys will be required to change for next year if you're selected as an editor-in-chief are things like the masthead, the design, all the fonts. The menus pretty much stay the same, but the fonts, the colors of right here, the colors of here, the colors of the fonts, how all the widgets look. So if you're not familiar, this piece right here, this kind of pink and red boxes put together, that is called a widget. So on this page there are several widgets. This is a widget, this is a widget, this is also a widget. So there are several different widgets on every page. So as you're kind of manipulating the home page and working on your application, you will have to focus on changing a lot of the widgets. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing that we have to do is to log in. By the time you see this video, you guys should all be changed from just editors on the website to administrators. So previously, you guys wouldn't have seen all this information that I can see on the side. You wouldn't have been able to see, all the stuff to change the appearance and stuff like that. Kind of the easiest way to do this is to go up. Snow has integrated a new feature within the past, year or so. So you go up and hover over Snow Launchpad. Don't quite click on it, just hover over it. And if you can click on Customize Live. And when you do that, it allows you to see what the website looks like and manipulate different things. So you can go to Home Top Full Width. Now, not every section that you click on is going to have widgets in them. So I will give you a hint. There are no widgets in the full width category, in the wide category, for a reason. They don't look good there generally. Feel free to play around as much as you'd like. But generally, most of your widgets, actually I believe all of your widgets, are going to be found right here, and right here. So let's go ahead and click on Home Top Left. So the first thing that you're going to see, this is 4 widgets are on the top left. So what this means is if you scroll down, the first widget that we see is an advertisement. It's a First State Bank and Trust advertisement. Okay, so that's right there. That's reflected there. The second one is Stillwater Medical Group. That's right there. The third one is a prom ad. And then the fourth one is upcoming events on the homepage. So that pretty much does it, as you can see. That's the widgets that we have on the left-hand side. Let's see, the center, we have news. It's a category display. We have arts, and we have sports. On the right-hand side, we have a video embed. It's our Pony Express TV. This is where we put our weekly videos. Below that, we have our Twitter feed linked into the website. Underneath that, we have polls. These should be new every week. And if you are selected as an editor-in-chief, you'll be responsible for doing all these. So when Miss Style or myself checks you out, instead of just checking out your stories and your postings every other time, or depending on how many of you she chooses, if there's 2 of you, one of you will do it one time and one of you will do it the next time, or you'll split it in half, or you'll figure out ways to kind of do that. So the polls, the category displays of people, and student playlists. So let's notice right here, right now, see how this one is dark red and this one is white. So this is called a widget display and kind of the widget design. So there are ways to literally go in and change everything. If you wanted this to be, I don't know, Times New Roman, 72-point font, you wanted it to be huge, you could do that. Would it look great? Probably not, but you could change it, and you can manipulate that and do whatever you'd like. Let's see, let's go back. Let's go to the top left. So all of our advertisements have to stay here right now. For the purpose of this assignment, you won't need to be changing any of the advertisements. Actually, I don't estimate, I don't guess that you'll be needing to change any of the widgets in the top left. All the advertisements should stay the same, and it looks like as of right now, these upcoming events are current. So we'll go ahead and leave those there. The upcoming events, I will tell you right now, we go to suburbaneastconference.org, and you can go in and we put in all of the upcoming sporting events, and then I also use the district website to kind of go through like concerts and things that would get missed on Suburban East Conference. So let's go to the center. So when you're customizing live, this isn't really where you design your widgets. So this is more of where you go after you've already designed widgets. So so we already have preset designs. So let's just for kicks, we have style 5 right now, and this is going to change. Let's see, this is going to change our category display of news. So that'll be right here. Okay, so let's go and change this to style 6 and see what that does. And you just have to click style 6 and it will literally change it for you. You don't have to hit any other buttons or hit enter or anything. So see how that manipulated the news title. So this is what Miss Style is going to be looking for when she's going through all of your applications. She's going to look and see, how aesthetically pleasing your website design is and things like that. So we'll just kind of jump through some of the styles here just so you can get a kind of a feel of what we're talking about. So notice how this one didn't change a lot from the last one. The last one had an added box around the whole thing. This one just got rid of the outside lines. Jump to 4 here. And so 4 is very similar to this one, if you kind of. A couple of the differences, obviously, that you can see, this one is more pinkish and this one is white inside. So we'll go back to style 5, how we had it, and just go ahead and leave that there. Now I do want you guys to understand that when you are making these manipulations to the website, these are not going live, okay? So until you hit this save and publish button, the website still looks the same. So if I were to open up a new tab and go to the website, it still looks the exact same as how I had it. Now let's say I want to change this to style 6. Let's say I hit save and publish. Okay, that's saved. So now if I go back to this and I refresh my page, that's changed. Okay, if for some reason something gets screwed up, don't panic. I have already gone in. By the time you see this video, I've already gone in and saved the website exactly how it's supposed to look. Well, how it's supposed to look for this year. So if something happens and you panic and you think, oh gosh, I shouldn't have done that, or something like that, we can get the old website back. So do whatever you'd like. So those are kind of just a few different things that you can do. You can also choose how many stories are in each widget. So at the bottom of the page here, you'll notice that this is almost even on the bottom. See that? Most of the time we want it all the way even to the bottom. So in order to do that, see there's only 3 stories here? Well, maybe we want to go to the sports one. Maybe we want to add a 4th sports story. So you can show 4 stories instead of 3. And then that should pre-populate there for you. And we'll scroll down and see that didn't really help, but just so I could show you that. So this, it just added a whole nother story. There were 3 in there and now there's 4. So you can kind of manipulate those things to make the bottom line up right here. So we'll move it back to 3. Obviously you don't want 5 sports stories and 2 news stories on the homepage. You try to keep it pretty even. So right now it is. There are, three of each. Now one thing I do notice right now is this column is, there is more space in between. But I will tell you that if this was a horizontal image and this was a horizontal image, they would almost match up. The biggest thing on the homepage is that all featured images need to be horizontal. This is why we push this so very much when we're checking you guys out. So I'm just going to go ahead and update that. So I'm going to go out of the customizing live portion. So once you're all done, you just click this, and if you don't want to save it, you can click that as well. So another thing, so we were talking about designing widgets. So you can go to Appearance right here, hover over it, and go to Snow Design Options. This is kind of your one-stop shop for everything design and everything you should need. So there are so many different things that you can do. You can, gosh, there's so many. If you go right here, this kind of explains what you can do to design your site. These are preset style starters. So these right now actually are kind of where I save what this is. So actually right now, just to show you, I'll save it. So I'll create a new preset. I'll enter the design name. I'll just name it 2017, 2018, oh I'm sorry, 2016, 2017 final. And it's February 16th, so I'm going to name it February 16th. And I just hit enter and saved it. So now, if I go to preset style starters, I can save it and I can click on that. So this is what I was talking about. If you're worried that you screwed something up, don't panic. I can go back to this and make the whole website go back to exactly how it looks right this moment. So there's different fun things, and you can check out those. This is the one we designed last year. They change, they fluctuate a little bit throughout the year, but these are all different ones that Snow has set up for us. So you can go back and look at any of them. There's 2014, 2015, there's lots. So fonts, this is where you can change, the headers, the taglines, the navigation bars, and captions, and body text, and just kind of have fun with it and play around. The colors, favicon, bullet point images. This you shouldn't have to use. Homepage structure. This is kind of interesting because if you go to the website and you look, right now we have the showcase top area and we have all these widgets. We have teaser bar A, but we don't use any of these. It says they're active, but this is what I was talking about when we were in Customize Live, and I said you'll only really use home top left, home top center, and home top right. These ones we don't use, and this we don't use. So that's kind of what we're talking about. So you can rearrange. Showcase carousel, that's when you go to the home page and you see that spinning image that changes every once in a while. There's a whole bunch of things. Widget styles, this is where you can go in and design, and once you design it how you want to, if you hit save all settings, this will update and this will show you exactly what the widget's going to look like. One thing I ask you not to do, please do not change widget style 5. That is a current one on our website right now. If you change it, don't worry. I can take a screenshot of this right now, so I have it remembered just in case I need to go back and fix it. A whole bunch of things. Custom header graphics. You could go in and design a new masthead if you want. Again, I'll save this to my computer, so all that is saved. There's so many different things. The menus you can go in and change. Social media icons, we have all those in there: our Facebook, our Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud. Um, we could have our Instagram in there, different things. There's so much. Story page, you can go in and change how the headlines look, if they're centered, or if, what color they are, and it's kind of fun, different things that you can do. Your staff page, you can go in and change how you want it to look. So right now our staff page, if you see our staff page, we have the blocks ready. So they're in a block format. When you kind of hover over them, it shows their name. You can go in and change that. So you could do, the profile preview, the list. You can just kind of change how you want that to look. So I hope this helps you out a little bit. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Yeah, thank you.